I'm using Fuelame X5 audio with a lavalier mic by Godox and shooting with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II to record the actual sound from these devices. I have here's the DJI Mic 2 receiver and transmitter, the kit. It is on factory firmware. Apologies when I have to read what it is on. 04, 02, 01, 13. The receiver and the transmitter. We're going to be updating to the latest firmware. 04, 03, 08, 31. And we're going to see if it resolves the problem I just had and have. When I go and shoot video, I turn my camera on, I format my camera, I shut it off. I'm ready to go. Now with the transmitter, I turn the transmitter on, I turn the camera on, I format the camera, I shut it off, and I should be ready to go instantly with the transmitter. But I get up to about a 15-second delay. I get internal recording, and then I get the recording of the DJI Mic 2. I understand how technology starts to work today, but I do not get how I got an issue that doesn't show the settings or the video settings in just the Pro and the field of view. So we have a bug. Is anybody reporting these bugs when they first came out with the DJI Mic 2? I don't know. So I am going to be updating and we're going to report back. The update is simple as keeping this in the off state. Doesn't matter if this is off or on the transmitter alone. We'll do the receiver with the receiver firmware only. We're going to look for the plug, USB Type-C. We're going to wait for the machine to open up. The USB drive is open. We're going to click on here, right click or drag in. We're going to copy. We're going to come here, right click, paste. You see the transmitter is with battery only. We read the instructions given by DJI. We are completed, so we unplug and it automatically updates just like that. How long is this update? We'll let it sit to the side and wait for it to finish. In the meantime, we can go get the transmitter and do the same. Plug in. Right click, or just simply take this and drop it in. When we remove, it should automatically update. Do we see any lights happening? Do we turn on the transmitter? It buzzes. And we'll wait and see. It is in a red and green, updating. This is about a minute, so this is going to take as long as the receiver. You can close down the windows. You can see it will blink red and green as noted. The update is completed, but this is still updating. How long do we wait before we touch the updating? The update is now successful. We now can play with our unit. It is always recommended to leave things alone until they can finish their update. It tells you swipe up. So now we're going to go and swipe down. We'll go into the settings. We can use this to see our firmware by scrolling that way. Click on it. And we are on the latest firmware. In order to see the transmitter, you need to take the transmitter and turn it on. You feel the buzz. We long press on the record because I'm in Bluetooth and there is the latest firmware. I'm shutting off my transmitter. I'm switching over to Bluetooth by long pressing. I'm going to turn on my DJI. I am going to see that it's taking some time to connect. There we are connected. I have a green line and I'm going to view my settings. I'm able to get into my mic. My gain has been changed to a +3 when it was on 0. I'm going to now go into my +3 dB, bring it down. I don't want to be that high. I want to be a little lower. I'm not sure if that will do a good job or not. I'm going to back out, and my noise reduction was off. It's now on. My mute transmitter's off. That is fine. I'm going to go to default.
C1, C2, C3, photo, video.
I'm going to shut my camera down. I'm going to turn my camera back on. And I started quickly this time, but the next time I may not. And I'm going to click over here. And right now I'm fine. I like to keep my Pro in the off. And I like to see all this fine. So I was going to be doing a video with DJI transmitter about the receiver. And there's my Pro. I know I need to see the gear and all. I'm good to go. With the receiver and my camera, when I plug this bad boy in, it will turn on with the camera. And the camera is not on. Just the camera is getting charging power the receiver turns on. And that is something that DJI needs to regulate. This will only go on and off when the camera goes into the on stage of ready to record. I cannot use the auto on at all at this time. It was a nice thought indeed for me. I hope this video has kind of made some sense to somebody out there of the update. It shouldn't take long. And updates, you're not going to find issues right away. In due time, we'll find the issue. And I'll report back if I have any further issues with the bug of you got it. Shut off, baby. Of it returning in the on state. I like my camera to be in the off state and not turn on by itself. And we have to keep an eye for that. I don't love that dimming feature. You never know if the camera is on or off. Later.